Hey everybody, so it's June 27th, 2025. It's the finals of Miss Supranational 2025 taking place in Poland. As you can see, the pageant or the contest will start in about 10 minutes or so. It's 1:48 in the afternoon, Friday here in my state of Massachusetts. And I'm watching the Walk of Fame, red carpet event just before the show. I want to show you my list of favorites, okay? So they're top 25, and here is my list, starting with the bubbles. You can see the bubbles, and 25 all the way to my winner, Iceland, followed by Brazil, Philippines, Curacao, and Guatemala, completing the top 5. So this is my top 25 list. So I don't know if how many of these countries actually match the ones on your list. Comment below, let me know, okay? So I'm just really very excited. I've been watching the preliminaries. Okay, I have to be honest, I barely watched the super chats because I thought usually super chats are kind of like tedious and boring. And I prefer to see the real action, like the actual preliminaries, the swimsuit, the evening gown, and the talent, which I really enjoyed, okay? So we'll see. So if your favorite, who do you think is going to win? Let me know. I think it's going to be a lot of pageant pages out there are predicting Brazil, but I kind of like Iceland because Iceland competed in Miss Universe 2023. She didn't place, but you know what? She transformed herself and she looks like the kind of girl that could easily win Supranational. Iceland has never won Supra. Brazil has never won Supra. Curacao, Guatemala has never won Supra either. Philippines won Supra back in 2013, and it's possible that Philippines could win again because they have a very strong contestant, Tara. So yeah, anything can happen. All right, so I'm so excited. So see you soon. I love Harashta's look during the opening of the show. She looks so majestic, so powerful, especially like the little curl on her head, on her forehead. We're gonna miss Harashta. Love you, girl. Love you. Here we go. Here are the girls. Whew, they're all wearing white. I think it's the outfits that they wore during the glam shots, which I thought the photos were horrible because horrible lighting. But man, they all look gorgeous on stage. It's so different, totally different perception. Okay, apparently some of the girls are wearing gold outfits. Okay, I thought they're all white, but it's a combination apparently of gold and white opening dresses. Love it. Oh my God, Andrea Aguilera, Miss Supranational 2023, she is stunning.
Beauty and fashion expert.
All right, I don't know who that guy
Robert
is.
Chapin.
Whatever. Who's that?
Journalist, TV presenter, and influencer Ilona Kaczynska.
Bye, girl. Moving on.
You've met her a few seconds ago. Our reigning Miss Supranational 2024. Harashta.
Okay, so this is very common. Supranational practice. The reigning queen always becomes part of the judging panel.
Of our forever Supranational family.
Who's that?
Will it up for us?
What does she have around underneath her eyes? What are those? Weird. Valeria, another Supranational title holder.
Miss Supranational 2018.
Valeria Vasquez, Puerto Rico. And of course, our good friend, Gerhard.
President of Miss and Mr. Supranational organization, Gerhard Arzutzka.
Always looking very handsome, Gerhard. Oh my God.
Let's go to,
They didn't know what to say. They didn't know what to read. Who wrote the script? Oh my God. This is
Ladies and
embarrassing.
gents, we have one of those little ones that you get to the paperwork.
Okay. So it seems like they're following the Miss Universe format, preliminary format of the girls interviewing themselves on stage. I noticed Argentina looks stunning. Okay, Argentina is on my list. She's a pageant veteran and she's competed in 2 other pageants before that. Did not place, so this is her 3rd time to compete in an international pageant, and I just hope, pray to God, that she places Argentina. She looks like Anea Garcia, doesn't she? Oh, Costa Rica.
Chantilly to Curacao.
Curacao, gorgeous.
Czech Republic.
She's photogenic.
Bjørn Andersen, Denmark.
She looks too uptight with that hair bun.
Caribe Perez,
Dominican Republic by Caribel. First runner-up Universal Woman 2023.
Democratic Republic of the Congo.
Lukungu.
Ana Isabel Cobo, Ecuador.
Ecuador. She almost made my list.
El Salvador.
She almost made my list.
Samantha Guaseno, Estonia.
Estonia. Blonde Barbie.
Benelux, Finland.
They could be sisters. Finland and Estonia.
Germany.
Germany. She looks like Pia Wurtzbach, doesn't she?
Manzano, Guatemala.
Guatemala, Tokyo. To this day, I still wonder how did she get her name Tokyo. Haiti.
Guangdingluo, Hong Kong, China.
Hong Kong, China. Shopping paradise.
Lilja Sundqvist, Stockholm.
Iceland. Mwah, my favorite.
Ayushi Malik, India.
India, Malik.
Sugandalu, Firsta Yupi, Amarta Putri,
Firsta,
Indonesia.
you go firsta.
Saturday Palmer, Jamaica.
Jamaica.
Japan.
Oh, love her costume.
From Yu, Korea.
Korea's the youngest. She's only 19.
Zabolotova Yekaterina, Kyrgyzstan.
That was a long name. Can't remember.
Rosenberg, Latvia.
Latvia, another pageant veteran.
Macau, China.
Macau, I don't even know what she's doing there.
Malaysia.
Malaysia, Ashwin.
Hailey Gregg, Malta.
Okay.
Angie Melchum, Mexico.
Mexico, I don't know. Did Lupita send her? I'm not sure.
Myanmar.
Myanmar, she's pretty.
Savannah Pereira, Namibia.
Namibia already won back in 2021.
Wasti, Nepal.
Nepal, oh my god, she's on my list. Another strong girl.
Josephine on the go, the Netherlands.
Dutch girls always do very well in Netherlands. I won't be surprised if she makes it.
New Zealand.
New Zealand is okay.
Maitrin Juliet Hayes, Nicaragua.
Nicaragua, I love her talent.
Paula Uchenna Ezeudu, Nigeria.
Nigeria, is she on my list? Yes, she is. Oh my god.
Marie Thompson,
Norway.
Norway,
Mayra Mesa Galvez, Peru.
Peru,
Carlos Alencha, Philippines.
Mabuhay, Philippines,
Cassandra Zaval, Polska.
Poland. I saw her in person, Miss Universe last year. Pretty girl.
Darina Levitska, Portugal.
Does she look like Portuguese to you?
Valerie Lepanto Ramirez, Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico. I was very hesitant about her, but I finally included her in my top 25. Romania, forgettable.
Rapute, South Africa.
South Africa is on my list.
Luna Negri, España.
España is also on my list.
Michelle Berman, Thailand.
Thailand, of course, on my list.
Nyongkolani, Togo.
Togo, she's in the wrong contest.
Trinidad and Tobago.
Trinidad and Tobago should go to Miss World.
Candan Şeviktur, Türkiye.
Turkey should go to Miss Universe.
Katerina Bilik, Ukraine.
Ukraine should go to Miss Planet.
President Bikini, United Kingdom.
United Kingdom, you know, she's on my list. She's in my top 10. But I want to see her in Miss Universe.
America.
USA should also cross over Miss Universe.
Manisha Bailey, U.S. Virgin Islands.
Okay, girl. Bye.
Lakes Collins, Venezuela.
The weakest Venezuelan girl. Actually, I prefer Vietnam over Venezuela. All right, 66 girls.
Zambia.
She's the last one? Is she the last one? Zambia, yeah.
Police
Oh, Zimbabwe.
Zimbabwe.
Okay, Zambia is on my list. So that takes 66 girls competing this year's Miss Supranational. Who's going to make the top 25? Care to guess? Comment
Such a
below.
proud moment for Poland to have all these wonderful cultures.
Okay, so it's 20 minutes to the show, and so far there's 80,288 people watching on the official YouTube channel of Miss Supranational. All right, so hopefully the numbers will increase as the announcement of the top 25 approaches. Okay, once in a while they would bring out these entertainers or singers to entertain, the public. As you know, this is in Poland, the production is in Poland, and Polish people love to be entertained. And so this is why they would bring in all these random entertainers whose songs most of us have probably never heard of, like this one. I've never heard of her. Her name is Natalia or something. Like, do you guys know her? Who is she? Let me know. Comment below. Well, apparently a lot of viewers don't like her singing. So look, the number dropped from 80,000 to 71,950. Oh my God, this is terrible. Ooh. So as you know, the national costume competition took place like 2 days ago. And this is the pre-recorded video of the show. So they're showing it again during the live telecast of Miss Supranational finals, okay? So all I have to say about this national costumes show was that it didn't have the same excitement as I felt, with Miss Grand International. Because if you've seen the Miss Grand International National Costume Show, everything was grand, everything was majestic. There was actually somebody who's narrating the description of each costume, whereas here, we don't even know what each costume represented. So I was like lost, like, what is she wearing? What is this? What does this mean? And also, so the camera angles are really not that good. I would have wished to see another cameraman, like in the back, showing the girls, exiting the stage, so we could see a full view of her as she exits the stage. But that didn't happen with Miss Supra. So as much as many of the costumes were amazing, I thought the whole production was just okay. It wasn't as exciting or thrilling as Miss Grand or even Miss Universe for that matter. So guys, I literally had to skip the fashion segment because I thought the show was dragging. So I just took out my dog for a walk and then had myself some coffee, because you know what? I'm like falling asleep. The show is just so dragging. Okay, here we go. The announcement of the top 25. Are you excited?
To our position,
I am.
because they want us out of the way, so we make space for these lovely ladies.
right.
Can't be ladies look
Woo!
so hysterical.
Mine is.
The best position up here. We get
Yeah. Now, before we start, I do want to remind you that for the candidates tonight, it's not only a culmination of 3 weeks spent together here in Malopolska, but also months and years invested in hard work and determination to show up and represent their countries with pride.
That is exactly right. The candidates have been evaluated through this experience and determined who will go on to be the best ambassador to be named Miss Supranational. So
Here we go. Top 25. Who's going to be the first girl?
The first 4 spots secured earlier by the candidates during the previous Supra opportunities.
Yep, so we have the winner of the From the Ground Up initiative that really
Okay.
made an impact with her actions, taking her place in the top 24, and that person is Mexico.
Mexico is actually in my bubbles list. Mexico. You know what? I've seen
The
better
Supra Chat
contestants from
title
Mexico.
Authentic
So,
Voice
but
and
I'm happy for her.
Conversation goes to
All right, Super Chat winner.
India.
India, of course, India. Indian girls always are very eloquent. So I have her in my number
The
25.
title
India.
of supermodel recognizing outstanding performance on the runway goes to
Runway.
Zambia.
Zambia! Oh my god, Zambia is actually my number 18. This girl is phenomenal.
And
She needs to cross over to Miss
influencer
Universe.
for creativity and global engagement online is Guatemala.
Guatemala is my number 5. Tokyo Gonzalo, baby. She competed in Miss Grand International a couple of years ago and she made the top 20.
Indonesia.
Indonesia. Where is she? Where's Indonesia? She's my number 13. Firsta. Firsta, baby.
Next up, congratulations goes to
Love, looking great in red, by the way.
Germany.
Germany is my number 10. Ana Valenza Lacrini. She resembles Pia Wurtzbach, I swear to God. Especially from
The
a
next
distance.
delegate continuing the journey is Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico is my number 8. I was very hesitant about Valeria, but you know what? I'm glad she made the cut.
You've seen her shine on the stage. Please welcome to the top 24, United Kingdom.
United Kingdom, yes, Brittany Feeney. Amazing talent. She did some cabaret performance and she danced and she sang. So this girl is amazing. Watch out for her.
South Africa.
South Africa is my number 17. Lebohang Rapotsoa.
Tonight, her dream stays alive. Congratulations goes to Nepal.
Nepal, yes. Where's my Nepal? Where's my Nepal? Yes, number 12. Diksha Awasti, Nepal.
Philippines.
Philippines, of course. Hello, you won't miss Philippines. Philippine girls have been very consistent in the last 5 years competing. So they either make the top 5 or the top 12.
Ukraine.
Ukraine was not on my list, and I just didn't. She's not even my bubbles. So, oh well. Nobody's perfect, Rafa.
Our next quarterfinalist is Czech Republic.
Czech Republic is number 15. Mikhaila Mashishova, whatever her name is. Beautiful. Not one of the tallest Czech girls I've seen, but she's beautiful.
Well done to Brazil.
Brazil is number 2. Eduarda Brown, she's 24. One of the tallest girls. She and Malaysia are like 6-footer. Brazil has never won, so this could be her time. Curacao is my number 4. Krishantani Nato. Baby, oh my god, this girl is gorgeous. The Curacao team, the Mr. and the Miss are probably the best pair this year. So I won't be surprised if Mr. Curacao makes the top 5. Dominican Republic, oh my god, yes, baby girl. Mike Caribel, whom I interviewed, by the way. First runner-up Universal
Joining
Woman.
her will be Costa Rica.
Costa Rica is my number 6. Fabiola Vindas. Amazing talent. She played the saxophone, the talent part. Amazing girl.
She's also earned her spot. Please make some noise for Colombia.
Okay, you know what? Colombia is my bubbles. I was very hesitant about Colombia because I thought she reminds me of Anea Garcia. You know, the dethroned Miss Grand International 2015.
Iceland.
Of course, you cannot have a list without Iceland, okay? You gotta have Lilia Sif Petursdottir on the list. Come on, Malaysia. Malaysia. Spain. Poland. United States. Hello. My girl. Isn't she marvelous? I just love her name. Marvelous. Marvelous. Sanya Olu. And she's only
Still in
22.
the running.
Oh my god, gorgeous girl.
Spain.
Spain! Yes! Woohoo! Luna Negrin. You know, ever since the organization gave a special award to the Spanish team. I knew right there and then Spain's gonna make the cut.
With just a few names left, the pressure is getting real, but her moment is now. Let's hear it for Bolivia.
Bolivia? Really? Bolivia was off the radar. She was off my radar, but I guess they love her because she's well behaved, very nice, very sweet. I'm waiting for Argentina, Malaysia, Thailand, Japan, Korea. Oh boy, Korea. Again, not on my radar. Not in my bubbles. Not in my top 25. Oh my God. Poland is missing. Argentina, Malaysia is missing.
One spot remains. She's one more incredible woman will move forward tonight.
Jesus
She's got
Christ.
so much style, strength, and spirit. The next candidate represents Poland.
Poland. Hello. Well, you gotta have Poland because she's a home girl. She's a hometown girl. Okay? It doesn't mean they're saving the best for last, but you know they want to build up the suspense. I'm on the Polish audience. So yeah, Poland. Poland makes the cut automatically. So what did I miss? I missed Malaysia, Canada, Thailand, Netherlands, and Japan. So 5.
There they are.
I got 20 out of 25.
24 remarkable women, one step closer to becoming Miss Supranational 2025.
I'm sorry, I correct myself. I got 19 out of 25. So I got 6 girls that did not make the cut. Oh well. I was hoping for Canada to make the cut because you know I interviewed her, and of course Malaysia. I'm very disappointed Malaysia did not make it. So oh well, it is what it is. All right. Okay, it's also sad that Argentina did not make the cut. So I feel bad for Camila because this is the 3rd international pageant that she joined. She was unplaced during the 1st, the 2nd, and now this. I feel bad for her. So I've been chatting with my Global Beauties group via WhatsApp, and you know we're like comparing notes and stuff. So I thought they were going to be a top 25, but they posted the top 24 as soon as the top 24 results were announced. So I copied and pasted the top 24 and I published it in my Critical Beauty Instagram story. So yeah, there's going to be a top 24, and we were still debating how in the world did Bolivia get in the top 24? Korea, how did Korea, where did she come from? She was totally off my radar. And then Ukraine, I think Ukraine got in there because of sympathy vote, okay? Because Poland and Ukraine are like best friends ever since Russia attacked Ukraine. So that's why the Polish people love Ukrainian people. I feel bad that Zimbabwe did not make it. I feel bad for Nigeria not making it. And also Malaysia. I really feel really bad for Malaysia. Okay, she deserved to be in the list, but you know what? It is what it is, and we just have to respect the decision of the judges. I mean, that's all I can say. That's all I can say. What do you think, people? Comment below. Do you approve the top 24? Which countries whose names were not called should have been there? And which of these countries that were called should have not been on the list? Okay, let me know. Comment below. I want to know. Now, the confidence round, aka the swimsuit round of Miss Supranational, featuring the top 24 semi-finalists. Ooh, okay. I'm loving this color. I'm loving this style. I like it. I like it red, fiery red. Starting with Bolivia. Okay, let's take a second look at Bolivia. Okay, I totally ignored her the first time, but she's growing on me. Brazil, you can't miss. Hello, top model, written all over her face. Colombia, aka Anea Garcia, girl, what are you doing there? Fabiola, Costa Rica, again, she will probably win the best talent. Her saxophone, girl, this girl is unbelievable. Oh my God, Curacao, look at that face. The face, the body, the stage projection. Everything about this girl is perfection. If she wins, I'd be happy. I'd be thrilled. Totally thrilled. Now, Czech Republic, again, very photogenic face. Very photogenic. Not the tallest Czech girl I've seen, but gorgeous. Anyway. I'm so happy for the Dominican Republic, Caribel girl. I love you. Thank you so much for allowing me to interview you. Germany! Hello! You cannot miss Germany. It's the Filipino blood in her. It's the Pia Wurzbach in her. Guatemala, the grand experience, okay, showing all over her on Supra. Okay, Grand Supra. Iceland, from Universe to Supra. Can't miss a beautiful face. This is the kind of girl the Supra needs to crown. Iceland. India, she wasn't my cup of tea earlier, but you know what? She's grown on me. One of the best speakers. Indonesia, first, ever since she was crowned Miss Super Indonesia, I knew there and then that she was going to make the top 24. Korea, oh my God. That's not Korea, that's Mexico. What happened to Korea? Oh my God, this is funny. Oh, that's not Mexico. This is Namibia, right? This is Namibia. Who's responsible for doing all these captions, people? Get it right. Get it right. Now, yeah, does she look like Miss Nepal? This is Philippines, okay? Nepal, hello. Oh my God, this is so funny. This is so hilarious. Oh dear. Talk about boo-boos and blunders. This is it. Yeah, right, that's Philippines. Stupid. Oh, Okay, who's this? Who is this girl? No, that's not Poland. Is this Peru? I forget. I don't know. They so fucked up with the order. They really messed it up. Pathetic. This is Korea. Not Puerto Rico. Poland. Okay, this is copyright thing. I think, you know what? I think YouTube is gonna cancel this. I'm gonna have to stop. And we can continue without the music because that was like the real music by what's his face? Bruno Mars and Rose. So that was the original version. So as you know, YouTube is very sensitive. They're very strict about shutting down the live stream or any type of video uploaded if they think that the creator is infringing on copyright music. So we can just enjoy the show without the music. Okay. Now this is UK. Brittany Feeney. I said earlier that she had one of the amazing talents. She was dancing and singing at the same time. So she's fabulous. I can see her transition into Miss Universe. Don't you think? She needs to compete in Miss Universe Great Britain next year. Definitely. For sure. For sure. Here we go, the top 12. Second cut. Woo! Woo, getting nervous. Are you guys nervous? I am. All right, if Brazil, Iceland, and Philippines do not make the top 12, this is it. The whole pageant is rigged, okay? Those 3 girls have to be, no, you know what? 4 girls. I'm adding Curacao. Brazil, Iceland, Philippines, and Curacao need to be in the top spots, okay? Okay.
Followers got their say. Oh, it's getting long.
Who do you think is gonna make the top
And
12?
have the
Comment
opportunity to
below.
vote for their favorite to secure the first spot in the top 12.
Oh, okay. I like the background. It's dark blue, royal blue, and I think they're all wearing like dark blue outfits. Yeah, I like it. Different styles. Some are wearing trousers with pants. Some are wearing short skirt, dresses, more
The
pants.
first into the top 12.
Here we go,
The
here we go.
fan Vote.
Fan vote, top 12.
Ukraine.
What? Ukraine? Whatever. I'm telling you, this is sympathy vote. Nobody recognized Ukraine. Ukraine is not on anybody's list.
Czech Republic.
Czech Republic. Okay, I can live with that because, like what I said, she's very photogenic. She's very photogenic, and she kind of reminds me of
The crown we have.
the winner from 2021 from Namibia, Shantae Moore, whatever her name is. Iceland! Hello! Thank God, Iceland. She finally makes it. Woo, 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 woo.
She's made a powerful impression.
Brazil.
Costa Rica.
Costa Rica! Hopefully, the best in talent. She is Costa Rica's best representative so far.
Also taking her place in the top 12. Let's hear it for Philippines.
Philippines! I knew it, Tara. Tara has to be there.
She continues her journey tonight, and she is
Not Anea, please.
Bolivia.
Bolivia? Talk about the dark horse. The dark horse of this competition is Bolivia. Okay, the biggest dark horse ever.
Well done too.
Come on, USA.
Wow.
Nepal, yes! Yes, Nepal! Oh my God. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, Curacao, sorry. I misheard.
So exciting
Misheard.
here.
Erase Nepal, put
The
Curacao
mermaid
instead.
is United Kingdom.
United. Yes, Brittany girl. Brittany, another great talent, a potential Miss Universe contender. I'm telling you, this girl has it all. Look, Miss Universe.
Congratulations for making it in. It is Germany.
Germany. Oh my God, we have 2 Filipino girls. Germany, go Germany. Fräulein Deutschland.
Just 3 names left.
Oh my God, USA, please. Guatemala. Puerto Rico.
The United
United States, yes! Go USA! Mother of God, yes, she made it. This girl, I don't know, she's perfection.
11th woman moving
She's Nigerian born, by the way. She can compete for Miss Universe Nigeria. Hello, Brazil! You know, you would be so stupid not to have Brazil on the list. Okay, so my top 4 favorite girls made the top 12. One more. One more. Puerto Rico, yes! All right, I'm happy. I am happy. So you have Ukraine, Czech Republic, Iceland, UK, Germany, 5 Europeans. You have Costa Rica, Bolivia, Brazil, Puerto Rico, 4 Latinas. You have Philippines, the only Asian girl. And then you have Curacao, the only Caribbean girl. And USA, the only North American girl. Go figure! Wow. Wow. Ukraine, Czech Republic, Iceland, Costa Rica, Philippines, Bolivia, Curacao, UK, Germany, USA, Brazil, Puerto Rico. I'm very, very happy. Great top 12. Okay, so each of the top 12 contestants will now have to give a speech. Let's see how they talk.
First up is Ukraine.
I was raised in the poverty, but it never stopped me dreaming big. And now I'm the content creator with over than 1.5 million audience, the founder of one of the largest charity funds in Ukraine who is helping more than 22,000 families annually. And I'm the person who wanted to make global changes and influence.
Thank you, Ukraine.
You can tell she memorized her speech. She memorized her speech.
States.
You.
Miss Supranational is not about techno space. It also means creating space as well. As a woman in the military, I've learned service, discipline, and strength. And I create space where there is not. So I want to continue to champion women to take up space wherever they are because you are a woman and that's a superpower. Thank you.
Take out space, take out space, take up space, take up space. Inspired by Zozibini Tunzi.
As a woman who comes from Iceland, where equality is a necessity, I can proudly say that I would carry this title with kindness, respect, resilience, and honor. Thank you.
Beautiful girl. Beautiful,
Thank you,
beautiful,
Iceland.
beautiful.
Next up we have Czech Republic.
I'm not here just to wear a crown. I'm here to use it, to inspire, to connect, to lead with purpose. With experience, heart, and clear vision, I'm ready to be a modern top model, for modern role model, for not only one country.
Ooh, I've got
She's giving me a 1960s glam look. Very Hollywood 1960s.
Philippines, you are on.
This journey changed me. It has strengthened my vision and aspiration of letting Filipino excellence shine through me as your next Miss Supranational. And that is to inspire, to serve, and to show you what this Filipina can do. And I can't wait to embark this super journey with you. Dziękuję.
Love it! Branding is so important. Aspirational, supra, inspire. Amazing.
I represent more than just a title. I represent a mission. I changed the history of my country, becoming the first Black woman who won Señorita Costa Rica crown. And I know that together we can keep making history around the world. Let my story be a reminder that together we can keep making history. And no voice is too small, and no dream is too big. Thank you.
Costa Rica is so fierce. I love her.
Next, Carissa.
Throughout my professional journey, I've learned that strength not just only lives in rising, but it lives in climbing and taking others with you. With this platform, I will be building bridges and letting the world know that every story needs to be heard. And when I become the next Miss Supranational as a Black proud woman, I will not only make the organization stronger, more radiant.
Perfect! Perfect speech, Curacao. Oh my God. She could win. She could win.
A woman with a crown must be real, with principle, values, and the vocacy of service. And I'm here today to shine not because of my dress, but because of who I am and the impact I can have. Because when a woman with principles and with purpose,
Uh-oh.
Because when a woman
Oh, I've got it ended there. Well done. Now
Okay.
you
A little slip there. A little slip.
And now,
Could affect
Germany.
her performance.
I want to be the next Miss Supranational because supra means to go above and beyond borders and differences. Growing up as a multicultural woman and with a cultural understanding, I aspire to build bridges between nations, and I want to continue working with my advocacy about combating malnutrition. I am ready to be the next brand ambassador.
Oh, so painful when we have to cut them
Oh,
short.
sorry. Too bad.
it's a painful job.
She should have spoken much faster.
Somebody's got to do it, yeah.
Sorry.
All right. Next up, we have United Kingdom. And
Come on, UK.
I am a genuine woman with a passion to inspire others. My mission for the past 5 years has to empower. I have reached over 10,000 children with my workshops, and as Miss Supranational, I plan to continue that impact and inspire the next generation. Thank you.
This girl could make the top 5. She reminds me of Miss Czech Republic last year, who was second runner-up.
My journey is about my commitment to never forget who I am, where I came from, and where I want to go. I'm a woman who faces fears with courage, dedication, and I will do my best in everything that I choose to do. I believe everything happens at the right time, and this is a time to show that Brazilians never give up. Thank you so much.
Not bad. Not bad at all, Brazil.
and then we have Puerto Rico.
Come on, Puerto
I
Rico.
believe the greatest gift we can give is to truly listen, not with our ears, but with our heart. We live in a world that moves too fast. That's why I choose compassion over noise. My voice doesn't echo, it resonates. If I were to become the Miss Supranational, I will lead not by commanding others, but by giving attention to others. Thank you.
That was a great delivery, has great substance. Go Puerto Rico. I can see her in top 5.
Yeah, wonderful.
All right.
In just 20 seconds, these incredible
Wow.
have proven that sometimes the shortest moments can carry the largest impact.
That's true. And Puerto Rico did it in less than 20 seconds. Her speech was very impactful.
Each voice tonight reminded us that
All right,
leadership is always meeting
let's
with
see.
each voice that speaks with heart.
Let's see what kind of evening gown each of the top 12 finalists will wear. I can't
And
wait.
now, our expert panel has the very difficult task of deciding who moves forward. Honestly, I wouldn't know who to be in their seats right now. Good luck.
Well, no, they had to compete first in evening gown, right?
While they do that very difficult job and take a moment to reflect, we want to thank the partners who make this.
Yeah, whatever. 2 hours and 20 minutes into the show, after they announced the top 12, viewership
I think that's a good time.
is now 77,289. 77 and 289. It never really went above the 100,000 mark. Nobody's watching. Nobody is watching. Or at least most of the viewers are in Asia, but since it's like midnight, like between midnight or 3 o'clock in the morning in Asia, nobody's watching because they're all in bed. They're all in bed. Except for George and the pageant princess. Hi, George.
Absolutely phenomenal.
Here we go. The evening gown competition of the top 12 semi-finalists of Miss Supranational 2025. I hope this music is not a copyright music, okay? Because I don't want to like mute it, please. But I'm taking a chance because I've never heard of his music. Unless they transition to a commercial pop music, then I will mute it, okay? But for now, let's watch. Brazil. All right, I have to say the stage is big, it's huge, and it's decent, just like the previous. Actually, no, this stage is slightly better than the one from 2 years ago. Oh my God, Bolivia, I'm loving that dress, girl. Oh my God, green and gold with a gold cape or something. Okay, except, well, I don't care much for the hairdo, but the overall look, I love it. Screams glamour. Okay, here we have Brazil. Brazil is coming out with this aquamarine dress with tassels and fringes and whatnot. Her hair all natural down. Awesome makeup, very simple. Okay, beautiful face, long neck, powerful stance. Love it. Love it. Czech, is this Czech Republic? Yes. Czech Republic. Look at that face. Something about her face is so magical and mysterious at the same time. Okay, this girl is phenomenal. And she could be in the top 5. She could be in the top 5. Not bad. It reminds me of a garlotte gown. It's a Thai designer. Okay, here we have Costa Rica. Okay, girl. This is the look. This is not Supra look, but it's more like Miss Universe look. If she doesn't make it, if she doesn't win, she needs to transition to Miss Universe. This girl is phenomenal. Beautiful, gorgeous. Go Costa Rica! Okay, now we have Curacao. Oh my God, is she wearing pink? Gorgeous dress. I love the flower appliques on her bosom and on the private parts. Okay, and also the long slit. Okay, Germany. Okay, the cape kind of reminds me of that of Bolivia's. Okay, I mean the gown is not bad. It has this sort of like sweetheart shape top, long legs. Again, Pia Wurtzbach. She's screaming Pia Wurtzbach. Look, Iceland. Very sweetheart. She's like, this is the epitome of a sweetheart beauty queen. Okay, everything about her pink, her face, beautiful. Okay, and she's not even trying hard. She's like effortless. Okay, Iceland needs to make the top 5 and possibly win. Go Iceland! Alright, who's next? Okay, Philippines. What's with a cape? Everybody's like wearing capes, okay? But Philippines, you don't need a cape because the gown speaks for itself. Look at this fabulous, gorgeous gown. Oh my God. Okay, Puerto Rico, hello. Is this Puerto Rico? Obviously, this is not Puerto Rico, it's Philippines. Okay, Mabuhay Tara, beautiful performance, great stage projection, awesome. Now this is Puerto Rico. I bet you they're gonna put Korea. No, Puerto Rico. Okay, I love the cuts. I love, but there's too much of the that brown, that naked fabric. What do you call muslin that they use? Okay, this is what? Who's this? This is Ukraine. Okay, she won the fan vote. Now I can understand. Apparently, there's a lot of Ukrainians living in Poland, so maybe that's the reason why she made the cut is because of fan vote. All the Ukrainians, you know, maybe were given a lot of money by the Polish government and other international community because of the war. They spend most of their money buying votes just to put Miss Ukraine on the top 12. UK, again, Miss Universe quality, Miss Universe, this is a Miss Universe performance, okay? Look at her, stunning. Oh, I love it when she cocked her neck, her head like that. Love it. Koi, USA. Oh, God. She's not only marvelous, but she's also fabulous. Girl, marvelous. Fabulously marvelous. Oh my God, perfection. Queen. 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 Woo. Wow. Oh my God, USA needs to make the top 5. Please, 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 please. Whoa. Amazing top 12. Gorgeous gowns. There isn't anything that I don't like in the gowns. Every gown is unique. Every gown has a different design. Low cleavage, okay, decorations, fringes in Brazil, tassels. Okay, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful top 12 evening gown competition. Now, let's see who's gonna make the top 5. Who are your favorites? You know what? Where's my list? Where's my damn list?
And none of this
you know
would
what?
be possible without the support of our
Okay,
incredible
Brazil, Philippines, Iceland, Curacao, and oh my God, it's either between it's Costa Rica or USA. So it's hard. I like both. I like both girls. And you know what? I'm gonna leave everything up to God. Okay. What do you guys think? What do you think? Let me know. Comment below. All right, here we go. Top 5.
Proud of each of you.
Top 5.
Are you ready? Will you go get our envelope?
I am ready. I think the great question is...
Philippines, Curacao,
Ladies,
Brazil,
are you
Iceland,
To hear who is
UK,
going to make it
or
to the
USA?
top 5?
or
And audience, who do
Germany.
you think it's going to be?
Oh my God, it could be Bolivia or Ukraine. Whew.
I'm seeing some flags waving. Yeah.
I see a lot of British flags.
Let's do this. Our first candidate into the top 5 is... Puerto Rico!
Puerto Rico! Oh yes! I knew it! She was gonna make it! Woohoo! Puerto Rico!
Next up, let's hear it for... Philippines!
Philippines! Yes! Mabuhay! Mabuhay Tara! Come on, Curacao! Come on, Brazil! Come on, UK!
Goes to
Brazil!
Brazil! Brazil! Iceland! Please! Iceland! Iceland! Iceland!
2 more spots left. Who's it going to be?
who's it going to be? What do you think, audience?
Curacao!
Curacao! Yes! Curacao! One more. Come on. Iceland. Iceland, USA, gotta be there. Germany! Oh my God. 2 Filipinos in top 5. Go figure. All right, I feel bad for Iceland because she was my number 1, but you know what? I'm happy with the top 5, okay? So I have Brazil, Philippines, Curacao, 3 out of the top 5. Brazil, Philippines, Curacao. Woo! Germany, big surprise, but she deserves it because her performance was flawless and she looks like Pia Wurtzbach, okay?
Important question.
Oh my God, here we go.
And answer round.
This will break her or make her. Break it or make it.
And to you at home. And share their thoughts and ideas.
That's right, each candidate will have 30 seconds, ladies.
50 seconds? Okay.
Puerto Rico. Okay, and your time starts now. What is the personal failure that has taught you a valuable lesson, and how did it change who you are today?
A personal failure that has shaped me was losing my self-worth because it made me believe I wasn't enough and that I did not have a voice. And now I am here representing those that once felt invisible, that once did not feel strength. I am that person. Thank you.
Good answer, Puerto Rico. Solid answer.
Thank you, Miss Puerto Rico. Next up, we have Philippines. And Philippines, your question is, many young people today struggle with confidence and self-worth. What advice would you give them to help them embrace who they are?
A lot of individuals would always bring you down. But I say this because I experienced this. But I was able to battle this by giving myself positive affirmations, such as I am worthy, I am capable, and I can do anything through my power and through my own voice. And that's what every individual should do to have their own self-worth. Thank you.
You know what? Good answer because I do that all the time. It works. It works.
And your question is, how do you handle criticism, especially when it comes to being in the public eye, and what have you learned from it?
Along my journey, I learned about self-knowledge, and it's most important to know who you are and why I'm here. It doesn't matter what the other people say about you. When you know who you are, everything's become more easy in your life. Thank you so much.
She's just so humble. She speaks with a lot of sincerity, and I mean, she's very genuine. Very, very genuine.
What do you want the world to remember about you, and why?
In a world that is getting so diverse, we still have so much more to do. And standing here today, I want to be that trailblazer for Curacao, for all the Black women, the first to do it, for all the small islands, and show them that even if you come from less circumstances, you can get resilience, you can be brave, and you can be strong and be the leader and become Miss Supranational 2025.
Great answer. Spoken with a lot of conviction. Great delivery. Very impactful. Great, Curacao.
Germany. Describe a time when you felt deeply grateful. How did that moment change your perspective on life?
Just a couple of months ago, I worked with Caritas Manila, and one thing that I remember was little girl coming up to me and asked me to hug her, and I said yes. And so many other little kids came up to me and came in for the hug and just showed me the compassion and showed me that my From the Ground Up project is more than just love. It is compassion. It shows dignity, and I want to show the world that we're all here to show respect, love, and dignity when we come in together in supranational unity.
Wonderful answer. Great. See, if you work with a cause that is so important with you, everything just flows out naturally from your response, from your experience. So that's great.
It all comes down to our panel of experts.
Yeah, and our candidates have many opportunities to get to know better our host region, but it is time to find out more about what happens not just in the region, but backstage.
No, we won't say no. Beautiful people say go, go, go. Beautiful people, no stress, stress, stress. We never rest.
Okay, special awards, Continental Ambassador's title.
Culture, spirit, and story to Miss Supranational experience.
Okay, for Africa, it would have to be Zambia or South Africa. For the Americas, the Caribbean, it has to be Dominican Republic. For the Americas, it has to be USA. Okay. For Europe, it has to be Iceland. And for Asia, it has to be, well, there's only one Asian country in the top 12. It has to be Indonesia.
All right, here we go. Our first continental ambassador comes from Africa.
Africa?
Crowned by, please say that for me.
Agnieszka Hije.
Agnieszka Hije. Thank you. And that will be Miss.
She's pretty. Zambia, I knew it. Africa Queen is Zambia. Well deserved. She needs to go to Miss Universe. Beautiful girl. Beautiful girl.
Our continental ambassador from the Caribbean will be crowned by Alafia.
The Caribbean. It has to be the Dominican Republic. Yes, Caribel. Yes. You go, girl. Dominican Republic. Well deserved. Love you, Caribel. Mwah, te quiero. She kind of looks like Amelia Vega, right?
Thank you very much. Congratulations.
Yes. República Dominicana.
And she is Miss
Iceland. Yes. A title for Iceland. Yes. Asia, it has to be Nepal or Indonesia.
Congratulations, Iceland. We will celebrate now Miss Supranational Asia and Oceania, who will be crowned by Valeria Vasquez, and she is
Nepal. Indonesia, yes. First star. Great. Oh my God, I love the color combination. The green, the gold, the pink. Beautiful dress. Beautiful girl.
And finally, let's welcome Andrea Aguilera, who will crown Miss Supranational Americas. And she is
Costa Rica.
United States.
Yes! USA. Yes. Oh my God, happy. I'm a happy camper. Woo. USA. Oh my God, she looks so regal. Look at that. She's like perfection. Well, my friend Melvin doesn't like this gown. But you know what, Melvin, you're wrong. I have to politely tell you that you're wrong. This is the perfect gown for USA. Great continental queens. Harashta's final walk and final speech. She is looking fabulous, beautiful, like a real queen. Oh my God. We're gonna miss you, Harashta. You've been a wonderful representative and ambassador of the organization. We wish you the best of luck in your future personal endeavors. We will love you always.
This incredible journey has shown me that I am just a small number. I've grown.
Here we go. The official results. I don't even want to guess anymore. I'm just gonna wait. I don't care who wins, they all deserve to win. They all deserve the crown. I don't care who wins anymore because they all deserve to win.
So before the results won't be a secret anymore, let's invite on stage our distinguished guests.
Teraz zapraszamy na scenę
Another distinguished guest? How many distinguished guests do you have?
pana Malopolskiego oraz prezydenta miasta Sącza, pana Lidomira Handzla. Panowie, będziemy bardzo wdzięczni za pomoc w dekorowaniu naszych miejsc.
Who is this distinguished guest?
And
I
now
imagine
we'd like to
two
invite on
Polish
stage
guys.
Our top 5 delegates. Big applause.
All right, top 5, come on! Whoever wins deserves the crown because any one of them would make a great representative, a great queen. Brazil, Curacao, Germany, Philippines, Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico already won. Philippines already won. Germany has not won. Brazil has not won. Curacao has not won.
We're ready to do this?
So we'll see.
I'm standing by. Are we good to go? Let's do this. Our fourth runner-up to Miss Supranational 2025 is...
Puerto Rico! Wait. Yeah. Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico needs to come back, compete in Miss Universe. Okay? With all this experience that she has acquired in Poland, she needs to compete in Miss Universe. So I'm not sure. I really don't know her very well or her background. Maybe she competed before in Miss Universe Puerto Rico, but if she has and she didn't do very well, then she needs to come back because she has gained all this experience in Poland. Third runner-up is Germany.
Runner-up. Third runner-up is...
Philippines! You put on a good fight, Tara. You put on a great fight. Amazing, flawless performance. Congratulations, Philippines. Top 5. All right, Germany, second runner-up. First runner-up, second runner-up, Germany. First runner-up, Brazil. Winner, Curacao.
And now, congratulations.
So if Brazil wins and Curacao is first runner-up, it's going to be like Miss Universe 1968 when Brazil won and Curacao was first runner-up. Germany.
The second runner-up is...
Curacao.
Oh my God! Congratulations, Curacao. Great job. Great job. We love you. Please come back and compete in Miss Universe. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Woo. All right. Germany is like
Only
the biggest surprise. She was not even on the top 5 of most pageant pages. Definitely not mine. Definitely not Global Beauties.
Final step to the crown.
Germany competed in the Miss Globe 2022. She represented the Philippines, and she was second runner-up.
And earn their place here.
She could win. She could win tonight. She could win Miss. She could be the first German woman
This is the
to
moment.
win Miss Supra.
The world is watching.
Neither country, nor Brazil nor Germany, has won Miss Supra. Either one of them deserves to win.
Supranational 2025 is
Jakiś typy?
who is it?
Kto to będzie?
Let's hear it.
Both nervous.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Come on.
The next Miss Supranational is Brazil.
Oh yes! Finally, Brazil has won Miss Supranational. Yes, 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 yes. Congratulations, Brazil. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Yes. Oh my God. Miss Universe, Miss Supranational Brazil, Eduarda Brum, or Brown, whatever you pronounce this, Brown. She's 24, and she is the new Miss Supranational 2025, the first Brazilian woman to win. And shout out to George of the Pageant Empress, because he and I made the deal. He said, Rafa, if Brazil, my favorite, wins tonight, please give me a shout out. And I said, okay, let's make a deal. If my girl Iceland wins Miss Supra, you give me a shout out in your channel, okay? So apparently Brazil wins. So George, congratulations, your girl won. Okay, so overall it was, as usual, it was a very dragging show. It's like 5:20 in the afternoon, so it's longer than 3 hours as expected. And what do you think of the show? What do you think of production? I mean, the production is predictable because it's made for television. And as you know, the Polish people love to be entertained, so that's why they have a lot of entertainers and singers and dancers and so forth and so on. But overall, the show was fabulous. Okay, from a scale of 1 to 10, I'll probably give it an 8. Okay, so I really enjoyed it, except for the long commercials and the dragging performances. Overall, the stage production was not bad at all. Congratulations again to Miss Brazil, Eduarda Brown, the first Brazilian woman to win Miss Supranational. Woohoo! All right, listen, guys. Thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe and click subscribe button and the notification button. Help this channel grow. This is not only my channel, but it's also your channel. So please subscribe, like, comment, share, like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you soon. Love you.